So, Mr. Elton, after being embarrassed, decides to take a vacation away, which makes a lot of sense. Um, and because Mr. Woodhouse, Emma's father, is the local squire, the person of importance in the area, Mr. Elton sends him a message saying, "I'm sorry, I won't be able to." Oh, and also Mr. Elton's a regular dinner guest. He sends a letter to Mr. Elton or to Mr. Woodhouse saying, "I'm sorry, I have these arrangements, and because of the weather, I haven't had a chance to stop by, but I won't be seeing you for a couple of months." And Emma is completely put out by this. She's like, "What? No mention of me? He always was talking about how he loves me, and now he doesn't even mention me." And my first thought was, she didn't care about him. She didn't care about him. She made that perfectly clear. And now he's responding in kind. And she's like, "What?" Guys are very literal creatures. And this is something to remember. So Emma told him that she is completely not interested. He's like, "Okay. Yep." So that was one thing from the chapter. Another thing from the chapter, which had me running off to search for it, where there was a quote where the wound was made, there must the cure be, or something along those lines. And I was like, I've read that before. And I'd read that before. It's like, I wonder if that's like some sort of common saying or something. Because I recognized it from the book That Hideous Strength by C.S. Lewis. Because at the end of That Hideous Strength, Ransom goes back to Paralandria to sort of heal from his wound that he received at the end of the second book, Paralandria. He had been bitten in the heel and was continuously walking with a limp afterwards. And he was headed back to Paralandria to there recuperate after the events of That Hideous Strength, because his logic was where he got the wound, that's the only place he can heal it. And this is the same thing Emma said. And I was like, this has to be a common saying. I mean, there are two books that reference it. And I went and I Googled it and I searched on Bing, and the only thing was Jane Austen. And it's like, okay, this is like the source of that sentiment, or at least as near as I can tell, that's the source of that sentiment. Um, search engines have gotten or search engines have gotten progressively worse over the years. And AI isn't actually, AI is probably worse because AI is trained on the bad results of search engines. So, anyway, this may be the original source of it. I know I'm going to be just like looking and wondering, and this is going to be one of those things that floats around in the back of my head where it's like, okay, I have this sort of mental filing card with notes on it. It's like, okay, That Hideous Strength and Emma, and where the wound is gone, the wound is healed. Um, I don't know. I guess this kind of parallels the hair of the dog, um, where the idea is that you would have a concoction that involves the hair of the dog that bit you to heal a dog bite. And that's also used as a metaphor for alcohol, where if you overdrink alcohol and you wake up the next morning with a headache and a hangover, the solution is to drink more. No, the solution is not to drink more alcohol for hangovers. That's like absolutely the worst thing you can do, because that tends to complicate matters and leads to alcoholism. But anyway, the hair of the dog is kind of a ancient sympathetic magic thing where it's like heals like. But this is slightly different than that, because this talks about the location where the wound was and not like the cause of the wound. Um, Because if it were the cause of the wound, then it would be love heals a broken heart, which it does and is a reasonable thing. But this is the location is a parallel but different thing.